Good morning, this is Gordon Maloney presenting my project for Nucamp graduation with honours for the front end portion, although I've made a back end for this as well because I wanted to make it live. My project is called Potluck and it's a potluck organising app to make sure that people don't bring loads of duplicates and that you can coordinate a little bit more than just by telling people to kind of turn up with whatever. So it's a classic MERN stack, so React and Redux on the front, Mongo, Express and Node on the back. Visually, I used both a combination of Bootstrap and Material UI because there were bits and pieces I liked from each and I didn't want to have to just pick one. There's navbar at the top. If you go to all potlucks, it shows you all the potlucks that have been made. I found this really cool pagination package, which allows you to kind of search, just display a few at a time. Also got this kind of speed dial up here, so you can search. You can search by title, by host, or by theme. So if we search by host, you can see it will just show ones made by me. And if we go here, I'll show you this create a potluck. So you can put in a host, say Gordon, give it a title. You need to give it a host and a title, or it'll give you a wee error message. So the title can be birthday potluck. Say theme will be Mexican. You can put in essentials. For the essentials, I found this really cool package for making like a chip input thing. So it's not just plain text. So you hit enter, it saves them like this. So put in a bunch of stuff, tortillas, guacamole, I don't know, tamales. You can see I put just in 4 things just in text. We'll make it private, which will mean it won't show up in the all potlucks list. And when I create it, you get a little snack bar confirmation, and it works out whether to put a comma or an and. So it gives you, formats them like that, which I thought I quite liked. Every potluck gets a unique 3-word ID, which you can then copy and share with your friends. And then you can send them to this link and they can say what they're going to bring. So you put in, say, Mike's going to bring salsa, and maybe he's going to bring chips and dip, and hit submit. And then again, you get the snack bar, it goes there, and that's updating the database in real time. So it's real, a real live backend. I would say Kirsty's going to bring, maybe she's going to bring guacamole, but if she puts in that she's also going to bring salsa, and it's not case sensitive, so she could put it in like this, then it gives you a wee error message saying, heads up, someone's already bringing salsa. She can still do it if she wants, but it just means help to stop people bringing duplicates by mistake. The whole thing is totally mobile responsive. So the menu shrinks, all potlucks, you see the margins change, the replies stack differently. This thing was quite difficult to make look good on mobiles versus big screens, but that all worked. There's an admin dashboard you can go to, which shows you some stats, also allows you to delete either individual comments or whole potlucks. You can delete them, and that updates the database in real time. And so that's the front end, and it's deployed and live on Netlify for the front and Heroku on the back. A couple of things I found really difficult. So the first one was has to be Redux. I used to find Redux really difficult until I discovered use selector and hooks, and that made things way easier. So that was my big discovery for this. Was really happy with it. One of the big challenges you see when you're creating a potluck, that the title kind of hovers up for these text fields. And that's just a Material UI function. It's very difficult to make it then work also for the essentials input, which is that chip input thing. But I managed to make that work as well, and make them kind of look the same. This admin dashboard, so it was really difficult to work out the most popular potlucks. I had to use this kind of math max function to work that out. This thing for checking whether there's duplicates, this was also quite difficult. So you're basically setting the list of duplicates, and then if it's more than 0, it displays heads up, someone's already bringing. And then this is something I used a few times to check whether there should be a comma or an and in between the items in an array. See that again here as well. One other thing that was a little bit difficult was the tooltips and the snack bars. I found quite tricky to get working, but in the end, managed to make them go and look quite good. And yes, you see this, checks if that's there in the URL, and if so, it shows it. So that's my app. It was a lot of fun to make. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I hope you like it, and if you're having a potluck, why not use it? Cool. Thanks so much. Enjoy.